Welcome back to NASCAR Heat 5. In today's video, we will be driving at the Charlotte Roval Road Course. And for the first time ever, we'll be doing this with a car that is not penalized for not being a road course car. So that should be interesting because normally it's been a bit of a challenge for us at this track. So I'm really hoping that having the fully upgraded car will make all the difference. We have made one more friend in the Cup Series, but we have not removed any of our rivals. We continue to try to fix that. And again, if that ends up not occurring, we'll just continue to work towards better relationships next season as well, when we have changed those rivals into the champion drivers. Anyway, though, 28 laps. We're going to go ahead and do the work assignment real quick. Nothing to really see there, and then we're going to move on to the race. We will see you right before qualifying, as we always do. Could I improve? Maybe, but I'm not getting a 1:17.7, so let's do this qualifying and see where we end up. We're already into the round of 8, so best thing we can do here is just be clean and try to pull out the best race we can. Well, of course, keeping an eye on the rest of your playoff drivers. Here we go, time to qualify. I hit the brakes at the 3 mark. I come off the gas I try to come off the gas right before I shift there. I shift. There's a little blue dark vertical line on the wall that I brake on. I downshift because it's easier to come through the second part of this turn in second gear. It's a quick shift up to third, then right back on the brakes. Not too bad, though, because you could still be doing about 80, but then you want to downshift going into this next turn. Yeah, I get around 50. I probably could do it better, but that's just what it's been so far. And then you just kind of feel out this area. You know you can't drive through it at top speeds or anything until you exit. And then we start to talk about your bus stop and chicane. The bus stop obviously is a lot shorter than the one at Watkins Glen, but it is a bus stop nevertheless. Right about the 4 or 3.5 mark, I was a little cautious here because I didn't want to wreck myself. And try to line that up as much as possible so that you're covering the least amount of track possible so that you can get the quickest route through. Now, 122 has been about what we've been getting. 118.982 is highly unlikely. The end of this blue and white stripe is when I get back on the brakes. Pump them a little bit, keeping as much speed as I can in the car because coming off of here, the car, well, that was a really bad lap. Coming off of there, the car will get loose if you're actually not carrying enough speed because you'll be carrying too much torque when you get back on the gas. I also think I know what's going on with my gas. I need to actually turn the sensitivity up. Funny enough, I turned up the braking sensitivity, and it fixed the issue of me locking up the brakes because there's more of a range than what I was doing when I had the brake sensitivity turned all the way down. So I'll have to do that before the next race because I think I can get more of that really good drive off where you're not just hammering the gas down. We'll see how that works out. 19th place qualifying for us. Michael Chavez comes in first. Max Cost second. Timothy Mathis third. Eliza Bethel fourth. Lane Tippergen fifth. That's your top 5. Well, we have 3 of our playoff drivers up in that area. AJ Hale comes in 6th. Gary Norton 9th. Matt Malone trying to get back into the round of 8 or get back up into that area. He's in 14th. Bryce Egan is in 17th. He's pretty solid into the round of 8 right now. Jeremiah Graham, 22nd. David Schildhaus, 23rd. Bernardo De Oliveira, 28th. Matthias Espinosa, 29th. Taylor Carpenter, 32nd. Parker Smith, 33rd. Bradshaw Stout, 34th. Casey Kane, 35th. John Perez, 36th. Now, John Perez must not be having a good day because his driver is maxed out. On top of that, I do want to mention qualifying times, and I say this a lot. Qualifying times are not the same as race times. We don't have a qualifying setup. We're running what our race times will be. Expect us to move up in the pack. We have got 28 laps here at the Charlotte Roval as we near the end of the round of 12. Michael Chavez posted some fast laps. Of course, he's the pole winner, and there it is. John Perez struggling this weekend. Hopefully, if there's a pit stop, they can get that together. We're going quiet for the first lap. Bear with me.
Ready. Green, green, green. Right side. Right side. Clear to the right. Right side. Right side. Right side. Right side. Right side. Right side. Clear right. Right side's clear. Right side. Right side. You got room, you're clear there.
All right, things have kind of lined up, at least for now, so hopefully that'll be good for us. Picked up a couple spots on lap one. Lap one is just, restarts are insane. I think any restart we have, we're just going to have to do what we did right there. We're going to have to be quiet for that first lap. I got to give full focus. If I don't, and I miss even a braking zone, if there's a bunch of cars around, I'm going to blast through them. I just don't want to do that, so you're going to get, I think, 3 laps of complete silence, but I don't even know if there will be a speed up in this race because it's actually not a very long race.
Clear to the right. Right side. Right
But if it
side.
keeps being like this, we're going to have more and more
All right, you're clear.
crowded racing anyway, so it doesn't really matter whether or not we are going to a speed up.
Right side.
Wow, those guys really came into the bus stop a lot faster than me. Ooh. Almost lost it coming out of the bus stop because we were half on the rumble strips and half off, so lose that spot to Malone, who, again, he's in dire need of getting into the group of 8. He is just outside of it right now. And so I can see a pretty solid reason why he would be doing this. I don't know if I think Ellis might not be in it either right now, so for him this is a big deal as well.
Still there?
We're not just going to give it to him,
Still
though.
there?
We do have to keep off that blue thing, though, because if I don't, that would have caused big problems.
All right, you're clear there. Left side.
Ooh, that was close.
You got room, you're clear there.
Well, we're catching a number of drivers right now, though. It seems like some of the drivers up here in this little pack, that's not Malone, but Earnhardt right here. Brandon Jones, he's kind of fallen back a bit too as Egan is moving up.
Right side. Clear all around.
All right, that was the bus stop of the chicane. 2 spots where you can make or lose ground on drivers, that's for sure. Wow, he got that up on 2 wheels. I forgot that since the last time I raced here, which was quite a while ago. That's a 3rd gear turn, and that's how you keep it from getting squirrely. And you actually, with this gear ratio, we actually have a pretty good drive off. It feels good overall. Oop, that was dumb.
Still there. Right side. Clear right. Clear left.
Where'd he go? Did I run him off the road? Obviously I did if he's now dropped back even farther, but that's just weird.
Careful, still there.
Malone is there.
All right, you're clear there.
Malone is over a second back on us now? That's crazy. We did a little well. Up to 14th place. Of course, our goal is 5th for the money. But also our goal is just to do really well. So far, we're doing all right. That was much better than previous drives through that little bus stop. Of course, going through it over and over again, hopefully we'll just continue to improve. How many laps do we even have left in the stage? These are good questions that I do not have the answer to right now.
That was a great lap.
No stage? Oh, I might have turned staging off on accident.
Left side.
Well, that'll actually be kind of cool. So, for one race, no stage racing, but 24 laps, how many do we have in the tank? 12, so we're going to have to pit under green, which is kind of awesome. We'll have to pit one time under green in this race with no stages. Well, and to be fair, the stage racing doesn't bring out a caution on road courses, or does it again? I know they were trying to have it not, and that was kind of cool, where they still get the stages, still get the points, but they don't have the caution stopping the race and getting everyone stacked back up, which I thought was neat. This is going to be one of those situations.
Right side. Right side.
Wow, we went really wide there. Now we're going to be side by side with Ellis. Perfect. Oh no, we pulled on him. I mean, when those guys are side by side, I don't really know where to go. Whoa, big on the side. Wow. Physics are hilarious in this game for that to have happened. Yeah, we're catching this group in front of us.
Got room. You're clear there.
I can just... These two would stop racing side by side so I could get around them. There we go.
Stay left. Right side.
Oh, great. And then here comes Ellis again. Whoa, bigger slow up than I expected. Oh, that's some of the contact I said would happen in this race.
Right side.
Yes. Get the run out. Perfect. That's helpful. Not only is it two positions, but now I don't have to drive their braking points. I get to drive my own. And we've got two playoff drivers in front of us. Ooh. Tried something a little different through that bus stop. It didn't go too well. But I feel like we've got this chicane locked down. Michael Chavez still leading the race. Good for him. Yeah, we got that chicane down pretty well. So we'll jump to the inside of Bethel here going into one. I don't want to cause too much issues. We're just improving the relationship with her right now, so that matters. Ooh. You know, it's so funny. Sometimes you remember what you did when you were all right at this track, and that's exactly what just happened there. I remembered that I downshifted to second and would just roll that entire corner, and with that, we have put a decent distance between us and Bethel. And we're catching Brennan Poole. Alfredo, though, he is 2.3 seconds in front of us. And I mean, if you see, we're on the outside of the track right now, and Chavez is actually on the inside of the track. So if there isn't a caution this race at all, he actually could lap a bunch of people at some point. We're at least in the area right now where we are outside of the whole group. If you look at the mini map, you'll see there's a big group overall, and they're all behind us, which is cool for us. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why do we just get so squirrely? Oh, keep it off the wall. All right. Wow. That was scary. Get it back together. Hit your marks. All of a sudden, Bethel and Hemrick and Ellis are all right there again. We're better than that. Let's get it together. There we go. Whoop, that went wide. That's all right, though. We didn't, like, go wide off the track, at least. I'm trying to... You always try to find the spots. I've obviously through, what is that, turns 3 and 4. We're really good now. Like to be really dominant on the inside. The bus stop I really haven't figured out yet. The chicane, when I hit it right, I do very well at. Ooh, we almost overshot the bus stop that time. You would think that that would help as far as us catching up to Brennan Poole, but we actually lost time on him by doing so poorly. Slow and efficient is better than trying to plow my way in there and slide through it, that's for sure. All right, let's do better at this one this time. We got to keep off the blue thing because that blue thing is nasty.
20 more laps, no mistakes here.
No mistakes. How about you get in the car? Just kidding, that's my job. Yeah, see this inside where this is where it's at for us, where we're catching Brennan Poole now. Can we pass him on the, I don't know, on the outside right when we get to it? Get a nice drive up in here. Hit the brakes, dive it in, get on the gas hard. And we passed him. Ta-da! Oh, Egan's almost 6 seconds in front of us. But we're in the top 10 now. That's a big deal. Well, one way that you can prevent people from getting around you is not giving them the inside on that bus stop, I guess. But we keep hitting the blue bumper things, curbs, and those aren't good. Definitely exaggerated when you hit those. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Get it together. Get it together. How are our tires? Tires are fine. Maybe don't look at those during an extreme point in your race. What the hell was that? Yeah, no, tires are not fine. We're hopping and skipping a lot right now. Come on. We barely tapped the wall. I've got to turn that down too. Mark it down. I need to turn stage racing back on and turn off the cautions being like super strict like that. We lose 2 spots on pit road. Had some damages to clean up.
Flag in his hand. Ready? The green flag is in the air.
We'll be back on the mic at the end of this lap.
Left side. Left side. Left side. Left side. All clear. Left side. Left side. Left side. Stay right, please. Left side. Left side. Left side. Still there. Right side. You got room. You're clear.
Wow, that was a terrible lap overall. So much going on. Everyone's super aggressive. We're getting run into. Brandon Jones just bumped us. He's not even in the playoffs. And just a lot of side-by-side racing. We got caught essentially on the outside of most of the turns. And so it went poorly for us. And then, oh, I feel like that. Yeah.
Still there?
I feel like we're going to not ruin, but negatively impact some of our relationships in today's race.
Still there?
Can't do anything about it. I need to drive the track.
Clear left.
That was nasty. And if we don't catch up and they start to drive away, everyone's still side by side after lap 1. That is kind of cool. Chavez is way gone, though. Look at how far gone he is compared to everyone else.
Careful. Still there.
Already. We're just getting onto the straight, and he is almost through the bus stop.
Left side.
I'm just trying to get spots wherever I can at this point.
All right, you're clear there. Left side. Still there.
Side by side through the chicane? No, thank you.
Left
We
side.
did it, but that
All
sucked.
clear. That's the halfway mark.
Oh,
Left side.
here comes Earnhardt Jr. just flying it in. Just pile driving it into the turn. There's nowhere for me to go.
Clear right. Right side.
I am getting absolutely, completely flustered right now.
Left side's clear. Right side.
Maybe I should speed it up while I get my bearings.
Right side's clear. Right side.
I cannot. Well,
All right.
he
you're
ran
clear.
into me.
Caution's out. Wave them off.
Wow. And we lost 23 spots because a lot of other people didn't pit. I don't know why I just
Starter
pit.
has the green flag in his hand.
I have no idea why I just pit. This is terrible.
Hammer down. Green's out.
We're in last place. With Kenseth. We're here back here with us, I guess.
Careful. Still there. Right side. Clear to the right. Right side. Clear right.
I can't just run the way I want to run right now. I gotta pay attention to the other drivers and when they brake, not when I want to brake. Well, I broke way early there for no reason. Well, not for no reason, because I assumed that that's what they were going to do.
Right side. Still there. Clear to the right. Careful. Still there. Clear to
Yuck.
the right.
Oh, I made a mistake by pitting, that's for sure. Or did I? I mean, some other drivers, now we might have better tires than them. I don't know. Max Cost leading the race. So we don't have to worry about being around him at all. Just trying to figure it out, folks. That's all I'm doing right now, just trying to figure it out. 31st place with 10 laps. How many spots can I pick up without, you know, screwing a bunch of people over?
Careful. Still there.
And by that I mean without running through them and stuff.
Careful. Still there.
Little contact with Parker Smith will help us run off the corner, but we made it
Got room.
anyway.
You're clear. Right side. You got room. You're clear. Caution's out. Wave them
All
off.
right, I don't know. That's not us, but that's ruining the race for us because that's going to shorten it. We need all the laps we can get in this one.
You're covered to the green. Ready. Green flag. Green flag.
The only thing I do like is that at least when I'm farther back, I have a better chance of getting through the gears a little bit.
Left side. Clear left. You got room. You're clear.
Right.
Right side. You got
That was
room.
better.
You're clear. Right side. All right, you're clear. Right side. Right side.
Ooh, yeah. That's right, guys. Stack them up. There we go.
Still there?
There we go. Get a couple more spots. That way will work. That was clean. That was very clean.
Clear all around.
I'm not loving this. Going into the bus stop. Holy crap, was I hard on the brakes there, and it just didn't seem to do much. Woo, we've had that happen before. All right, pushing it. We got Austin Hill, playoff driver, Eliza Bethel, playoff driver, right in front of us.
Left side.
Wow, I'm just...
Left side.
Sammy Smith jumped up on my inside. I didn't have anywhere to go.
Left side.
Okay. Okay, I have not kept my composure this race at all. I deserve hate mail after this one. Certainly didn't improve any relationships.
Left side. Left side. All right, you're clear there. Left side. Right side. Clear to the
Everyone
right.
is so
Clear left.
freaking aggressive. Like, I look up in my rear view going into a turn, which I shouldn't be doing anyway, but I do because all of a sudden I just see something flying up on me, and it's somebody like hardcore dive bombing me.
All right, you're clear there.
Yeah, this is not going to be a good finish for us. I don't understand what's up with Roval. I think that might have been the other track they talked about.
Right side.
Because how do I mean, I could not do what, and you know that they are, the AI is getting an advantage. You'll see their car like shake through the corner left and right. And that's them basically hitting their own. See, I don't like that. They need to, AI should actually be learned driving like they can. Well, nowadays I'm saying like new race games. I watched this really cool video. Ooh, story time by Tony. Well, we're driving and we have Jeremiah Graham dive bombing us into turn one. I watched this cool video. I want to say they use Trackmania as because I think you can build tracks on that game or something. And they put actual learning AI into these cars, and it took a long time. And obviously, if you're developing a game, it takes a long time anyway. But it's, geez, OP. How crazy are these drivers? Bernardo de Oliveira just came flying up on my inside. And there was nowhere for him to go. I'm sorry, on my right side, which actually, in that case, it wasn't even the right place to be. So anyway, they did learning AI with it. It took thousands of cars, thousands of attempts to be able to make it around the track. But it does learn. And of course, once you teach it, that's what you would do. Teach the AI basically to drive. And the longer it drove, the better it would get. And of course, eventually you put some constraints on it so that it wouldn't be overpowered, always doing it perfectly. Like you get a certain, what they would do was they had, say they numbered each attempt, and they would be like, okay, this one is good but not human, like it's human. It'll make human type mistakes. And so because of that, oh, that sucked. And because it'll make those human type mistakes, this would be good to race against a real person driving in a video game. And instead of continuing to go until the AI never made a mistake. My whole point to that is it would be cool if drivers had that. Wow. Oh, I ruined my race. I just cannot run this track for some reason.
Left side. Left side is clear.
Anyway, it was a neat concept. The video was really cool. The explanation, watching them, thousands of little AI cars with thousands of iterations of it in order to get them to go around the track and then to improve their lap times once they knew the track.
Right side.
It was cool.
Clear to the right.
Huh. This race sucked for us. I mean, it felt good when we got up to the top 10, but I guess pit strategy, we really didn't need to pit the second time. The first time I needed to pit, not the second time. And ever since we got back here, it's been absolute trash for us.
Clear all around.
So bad that I really think that, I mean, I don't think I'll make any rivals from it, but certainly not going to be walking. I'll probably have some hate mail at the end. There's a lot of contact in this race for us. I don't know. I mean, I just can't. All of a sudden, the cars in the way back are catching and passing us? That makes no sense. We
Right side.
were gaining on cars in the front, and now I can't race against the cars in the back? I don't understand this. Is it because I got too flustered and we've started to make mistakes? Maybe. It does freak me out when I see a car flying up on my back end. I don't want to get pile driven into. Oh, that was probably my best bus stop of the whole game, or the whole race. Well, the Oliveira gets some screen time for this race.
Two to go.
Good. Just 2 laps left in this one, and I'm happy about it because, like I said, this race started well, but it's gone absolutely poorly. I really thought after a caution we'd jump up some spots
Still there?
and be vying for a lead in this race, but obviously that's not the case.
Careful, still there. You got room, you're clear there.
Well, I'm getting better all of a sudden, but Bethel and Perez both, well, actually, Perez must have fixed his car because he's moved on up. He started last by like 4 seconds. And now he's up in what, 20th? 24th, 23rd, 22nd, 21st? Not a bad turnaround from somebody who started in last place by a long shot. September right now. I live in Wisconsin. It's 89 degrees outside. And my office gets hot from my computer anyway. I got a fan on and the air conditioning on. It's hot as crap in my office right now. Wow. I forgot to downshift there, and that's what happens when you don't have your RPMs up and you try to roll a corner. Higher RPM, slow the car down faster. Try to roll a corner. Low RPMs, car doesn't slow down as much. Oh, we got back up to Galding and Bethel, but can we do anything with it? Maybe.
Right side.
Got Galding right there. Maybe catch Bethel right here. Little something, something. Or go side-by-side racing. Great. Would like to clear her before the bus stop.
Clear to the right.
Good. I messed that up.
Left side.
Wow, did I mess that up?
You're clear.
I don't know why I decided to stare in my rear view mirror for that, but I did. What a terrible race. Well, at least the result was terrible.
Hey, we finished, and that's the start.
Yeah. Hey, we finished. You know, that's when things went bad. Oh my goodness, we didn't even get 100. That's really bad. Max Koss wins the race. Timothy Mathis comes in second. Lane Tiverton comes in third. Ryan Truex fourth. Michael Chavez fifth. That assures Max Koss into the round of 8. David Schildhouse comes in 6th. Gary Norton 7th. AJ Hale 9th. Bryce Egan 10th. Matt Malone 19th. John Perez 21st. We came in 23rd. Bethel came in 25th. Oliveira 27th. Graham 29th. Espinoza 30th. Stout came in 33rd. Smith came in 34th. Kane came in 35th. And Taylor Carpenter DNFing. That's 2 times in a couple races here. Not great for that team. Taking a look at your playoff standings real quick. Obviously, Cost has advanced. We've advanced. Malone and Ellis tied. No, 17-point difference. That's the difference. Malone is currently not in the round of 8, and I'm not sure, but that could actually be it for him at the end of this race. Michael Chavez had your fastest lap of the race. Michael Chavez led the most laps in the race. On the move, Dale Jr. started 30th, finished 11th. Very aggressive driving from him. Tough break. Eliza Bethel started 4th, finished 25th. Oh, there it is. A round of 8. So Malone did not make it into the round of 8. There you go. Tony Savoy advances to the round of 8 in the NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs. Josh Berry. Love to see it. Keep digging. Matt Malone, nice things to say. That moves him up to being polite. Sam Mayer, friend still. Austin Hill moves from whatever to kind. Love to see it. Love to see all the positive comments because things weren't looking like it was going to be that way after the race. So that turned out fairly well for us. In the next episode, we'll begin the round of 8. Your round of 8 drivers, myself, Eliza Bethel, Max Cost, Lane Tibergen, John Perez, Bryce Egan, Brennan Poole, and Ryan Ellis. We'll be running at the Kansas Speedway for the Lottery 300. But folks, that'll be in the next episode. We have this race, and then we run over at Texas, then we run at Martinsville, and we finish the season off at Phoenix. So this one's coming to a close pretty quick. That's going to be interesting. But folks, that is going to do it for this episode. I'd like to take a moment out to say thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. And until next time, and of course, as always, you take care.